Great day. My name is Khadijah Williams-Frazier, and I'm a health and wellness facilitator here at Betty T. Ferguson Recreational Complex, City of Miami Gardens, the best city to work for. And I am going to be teaching a Pilates class. Make sure you have a ball, make sure you have a yoga mat, and some light weights. Don't exceed 5 pounds because it starts to get real heavy about maybe 5 minutes in. So join me in the chair. You also need a chair as well, and make sure you have a chair that is stable and that doesn't move when you move, like it doesn't slide. If you do, you want to back your chair against the wall. So just for safety measures, I'm going to back my chair against the wall, and you should too. And let's get started. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat. You want to sit at the edge of your chair, nice and tall, long stretch spine, relax your shoulders. And Pilates is really about your core. So you want to ensure that your navel is pulled back to your spine. You want to ensure that you have a soft, easy head, right? You don't want to put too much stress on your neck, but you want to get that abdominal area, that region, nice and activated. So begin by looking straight ahead, long stretch spine, soft, easy head, navel back to spine, and begin to just engage that core. Just the simple movement of your navel back to your spine changes things. And it helps to get you ready for your Pilates practice. When you're ready with your ball, you're gonna place your ball between your thighs and activate your inner thighs by holding that ball, squeezing it for dear life. Place your palms down and look straight ahead. You may feel or see the shaking, the trembling. Just fight against it and keep it nice and intact. And start breathing, navel back to spine. Your belly shouldn't be spilled over. Your shoulders shouldn't be slumped forward. Always practice a very strong posture. And keep that ball in place. All the while I've been holding the ball in place. I haven't been doing anything but talking and engaging my core. Inner thighs nice and tight. I'm still counting down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I release. But I don't let my stomach slump forward. I'm still engaged, shoulders back, and then I'm gonna go for 2 more sets, squeezing the inner thighs. And you could even kind of bring your feet together closer. Inhale and exhale. Mind over matter. You got this. 5, 4, 3. Squeeze that ball. Let those legs tremble. 2, 1. And release. For only 5 seconds. 10-second count on the squeeze. 5-second count on the break, the release. Let's go. And squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I feel my legs trembling. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release that break. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And squeeze in. Remember, you're engaging your core, so navel back to spine, even when you take that 5-second break. And 10, 9, 8, mind over matter, 7, 6, 5, 4, I'm feeling the trembles, 3, 2, 1, and release. Again, navel pull back to spine. Make sure that your core is nice and engaged. We're moving into the next Pilates movement, and all we're doing is squeezing our inner thighs. So before we kept the ball in place, and now we're pulsing. Very quick contractions. And we're counting down 10, 3 sets of 10. Remember, engage your core, navel back to spine, shoulders pressed back and down, soft, easy head. And we start the movement. Again, very quick contractions. 10 count, and let's go. 10, 9, 8. When we get to 5, we'll go quicker. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release for 5 seconds. Again, just like the first set of exercises, 5-second break. 4, 3, 2, 1. Navel back to spine. Long stretch back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to add 2 more because we missed 2. 2 and 1. And release. It's going to get hot and heavy in those inner thighs. You may feel it tomorrow or the day after, but keep it going. Remember, navel back to spine, long stretch back, shoulders rounded back and down, and squeeze. Contract quickly, well, slow on the first 5 and quickly on the last 5. And let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we hold it for 5, 4, 3, easy, 2, and 1. We're going to go for one more set. And I always say last set is the best set. So when I say last set, you say best set. I can't hear you say best set, but I know you're with me. Last set. Last set. I felt that. I felt that. I'm with you. So this is the last set, and it's going to be our very best set yet, right? So again, posture is everything in Pilates. It is everything, and it helps you to engage your core even that much more. So remember, we're going to do 5 quick contractions, 5 slow, and then we're going to hold it for 5 seconds. If you do the math, that's 15 seconds, and we did 4 sets, if I'm not mistaken. And if we didn't, add a 4th one, if we only did 3. And ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we hold it for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. The next Pilates exercise is figure 8s, and this will get your abs going. So just to demonstrate, your sits bones is that area of your butt where when you rock back, you feel like a little groove, right? So you're gonna rock back in your sits bones. You're gonna ensure that your knees are about hip width apart. And just like an 8, the number 8, you're literally forming an 8 from under the leg, back up, under, and up. Pilates is very slow movement. So you're not racing to get the ball under and over. You're taking your time. That's what makes Pilates a very ancient practice in terms of the core and core stability and keeping that core strong. So you want to go through the movements very slow, and breath work is very important. And let me go back. I said it's an ancient practice. It's not that ancient in comparison to yoga, but Pilates has been around for a while. I want to say 50s or 60s, Pilates came out, and it is essentially for the core, right? That is what it is essentially used for. So you're going to rock back, a little history lesson. You're going to rock back, and you want to ensure, again, that the movements are slow, but you're breathing at the same time. And we're going to do 3 sets of 5. I'm already at 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take it to 10. 6. Sit back on those sits bones. 7. 8. 9. 10. And rock back very softly, no pressure. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock back, feet up, and under, over, 1, under, over, 2, under, over, 3, under, open the arms, over, 4, under, over, 5, under, over, 6, under, over, 7, 5-second breaks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock back. This doesn't count as 1. Under, over, 1, under, over, 2, under, over, 3, under, over, 4, under, over, 5, under, over, 6, under, over, 7, under, over, 8, under, over, 9, under, over, 10. And take a break. Now, for those of you who want to do the movements, but you don't have a ball, that's perfectly fine. So without the ball, you're simply rocking back, knees are up, you're on your sits bones, and you're acting as if there's a ball in your hand. You can use anything around the house. You can use a, piece of maybe a towel, just so that you have something to hold and guide you. Anything, any object around the house, anything that you can pick up and hold in your hand, it doesn't have to be a ball. All right, so don't feel like you can't do this workout because you don't have an actual ball, and especially if the ball doesn't look like this. Use any ball that you can actually grip and move through with it. We're gonna do that one more time, and we're gonna do it without a ball because I wanna provide an option for those people at home that don't have a ball. So you're rocking back, just to show you can do it as well. Remember, knees hip width apart. Engage your core, navel back to spine. So you should be pulling back the abdomen. Arms out, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're doing the movements. 6, you just don't have a ball. 7, 8, and breathe. 9 and 10. And feet back down. It looks like some form of dance or some form of liturgical movement, but it can be done. Again, don't feel like you can't participate because you don't have certain equipment. But what you can do is you can prepare, because once these videos come back, then you can, just prepare and have them so you can actually incorporate them into your workout. But don't feel defeated. Don't feel like you can't participate. Go ahead and go with the flow. So again, I was just kind of moving as if the ball was in my hand, but I didn't have a ball. What's important is that your navel is back to your spine. Your abdominal muscles are activated. That's the important thing. This ball doesn't weigh anything. It doesn't weigh anything. So I'm not holding the ball because of weight. I'm holding the ball just to have my arms moving. All right? It gives me focus, and I know at the same time how to move my body. So that's the real purpose for the ball. All right, we're gonna do the next exercise with the ball. This time, we're combining the first exercise that I did, right, where I'm squeezing my inner thighs. We're combining that with knees being up, all right? Similar to just incorporating the figure eights that I just did. So all you're doing, you're gonna rock back on your sits bones. You can place your hands behind your back in the chair, shoulders press back as if you're trying to place a pencil in the middle of your back and you're trying to hold it in place, right? Rock back and lower your knees. Don't let your feet touch, and tuck in. We're gonna do that 10 times. Squeeze the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze the ball, 9, 10, and rest your feet. The one thing I want you to be mindful of is that curve in your lumbar spine. So I don't want there to be too much of a dip. So I don't want to see this. And then here it's keep the low back nice and neutral and then contract. We'll try that again. Second set, 10 more. 5, 4, 3, shoulders press back and down. 2 and 1. Rock back and lower the feet and tuck in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, 7, squeeze the ball. 8, 9, and 10. Now notice when I was doing it, when I lowered my feet, I wasn't lowering it like, again, that exaggeration in the low back. So literally it's like your low back is not moving, your knees are, and you're moving forward just to create that contraction, that deep contraction. Last set is gonna be the very best set. Last set. I'm with you and you with me. We're gonna make this count. Again, place your hands behind your back. Retract the shoulders. Soft, easy head. You don't wanna be out here and doing stuff that is unsafe for your neck. So keep it nice and safe. And when you're ready, you're gonna just tuck in and let's go. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. So now we have the pleasure, remember I told you to have your mat, and so we're gonna now transition down to the mat. I wanna give you a variety. I wanna give you a variation of the actual exercise. So okay, if you don't have a chair that is safe to do your workout in, get on the floor, and you can be safe on the floor as well. So we're gonna transition down to the mat. Take your time. Even though you're moving slowly, and this is not a high intensity workout, you're still going from low to high points, and you can feel dizzy. So take your time getting down on that floor. Be safe from your chair. You wanna be safe. So with the mat, you have more you're not limited, right? So the beautiful thing is that you can extend as far as you want to, right? Because you're actually on a plane where you're able to. In a chair, you have limits because of the back of the chair, so there are points where you can't extend as much. So we're gonna do some movements here with the ball, squeezing the ball in and out, but keeping it in your inner thighs. Again, if you don't have a ball, let's just say you don't have a ball, will you be able to do the movements? Absolutely. You always want to make sure that your knees are hip width apart. So then that way, you keep your eyes on your knees. If you notice they're starting to just kind of wallow out, bring them back in. The reason for the ball is not for a challenge in your workout. It's not for weight. It's just to keep your knees close. That's it. Same thing when we were doing figure eights. It's just to have something to focus on and move with, but it's not to challenge your workout. So actually for the next exercise, we're gonna do 3 sets. I'm gonna do it without a ball for those of you who don't have a ball until you get one. And as we continue to flow together through our Pilates practice, these are things that you need. Again, a ball, weights, a chair, a mat, just so you're prepared. It doesn't mean we're gonna use all of them, but just be ready for when we do use any of them, right? All right. Place your hands behind your back for support. And this is just beginner Pilates because at some point you don't have to put your hands behind your back. You can just have them up, or a lot of times you'll see them fully extended in front of your shoulders. And we'll do exercises for all variations. So you're gonna rock back in your sits bones, lift your feet up, and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold it. Breathe through We're gonna lay on our back. We're gonna transition between the exercise we just did and this beautiful exercise here. Now, sometimes you may feel stress in your low back. And if you've carried children or if you've had a back injury, particularly in the lumbar spine, the low spine, you need support. So one way to support your movement is to place your hands under about your tailbone. Some people need to actually put it in that little dip, that little curvature. I like it to be under my tailbone. And you're just gonna extend the legs for the first part of the movement, fully extend. Take your time and lift and shuffle. 1, point the toes. 2, 3, adjust your head so your neck is not stressed. 4, shuffle. 5, 6, 7, keep the navel back to the spine. 8, 9, 10. Both feet placed together and lower slowly. Remove your hands from under your spine or your tailbone. Sit back up. Second set, we're doing this 3 sets. Place your hands behind your back. Navel back to spine. Relax your shoulders. You don't want tightness. You don't want to shrug them so that they're by your ears. Nice and comfortable. Take your time and crunch. 1, extend. 2, extend the legs. 3, 4, inhale and exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower your feet. Adjust so you can lie on your back again. I know you're feeling it. I'm feeling it. Woo! Place your hands under wherever it feels good. For me, it's always my tailbone. But you decide. And shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Drop those heels low. 4, 5. I don't want them up here. This is not the movement. It's low. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Together and even lower and low. And back up again. Third set. I know you're feeling it. Take your time with the movement. Rock back. And at one at a time, or you could have just had your hands down, extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest your feet on the floor, nice and flat. Rock back, hands under low spine. Fully extend and shuffle. 1, 2, point your toes. 3, inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, lower. 7, 8, low. 9, 10. Together and low. Beautiful. All right. What we want to do next set of exercises is we're just going to rock back into sits bones and hold it. So to demonstrate, you're here and you're just holding it. And in the next set, You're here and holding. So we're gonna do 3 sets. Again, the first movement is just here with your hands wrapped around your shins. And then take your time, balance, navel back to spine, and hold it. 10 and 10. You ready? Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock back, hold it. Soft, easy shoulders, eyes straight ahead. I'm already at 4 seconds. 5, 6, 7, 8. Begin to point the toes. 9, 10. Extend and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slow it down. 8, 9, 10. Grab your shins and rock forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rock back. Hold it. Remember, relax those shoulders. You don't want to be here. You want to be here. Let your abs do the work. Although my legs are involved, really it's my core holding me up. And knowing how to sit on your sits bones. So that's also key. Because you could be wobbling all over the place. I think I hit 10 seconds. We can extend now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the shins. Don't just be so quick to drop those feet. Don't give in. And rock forward. 3rd set, all right? Whew, breathe it out. I need some water. I'm sure you do too. But we almost there. We're gonna keep going because this is 30 minutes. We don't want to stop the flow. After the 30 minutes are done, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. We're going for the last set. I heard you. I heard you. And rock back. And smile in this last set. You got this. You're made of everything great, winning power. There's nothing you can't do. Take your time. I'm going to extend it for 15 seconds. I don't know where I am in the count, but I feel good. I may hit 20 seconds. I want you to rock with me. Inhale and exhale. Relax the shoulders. I'm mindful now as well. You never wear your shoulders as earrings. You always pull them away from the ears. And now we're going to comfortably extend our arms. Equally 15 seconds. Counting now. 15, 14. Slow count. Don't cheat. I'm counting for you. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, don't be so quick to drop the feet. Straighten out the spine. Always be safe. Relax the shoulders. And then place the feet on the ground. And you can come back up to cross-leg pose. This is a very traditional pose in yoga. Take a few breaths in and out. As we begin to close out our 30-minute practice, which was so invigorating. I feel good. I'm sweating. I don't know where the sweat came from, but I'm sweating. I feel good. Remember, after you're done, you want to hydrate. That's very important to hydrate. Pilates is often looked at as, it's for a specific type of person, a woman, only women do it. Not true. Men can benefit from core stability as well. In fact, I know a lot of men personally that can benefit, right, ladies? And if there are men who have joined, this is one of the best exercises you can do for core stability, Pilates. You don't have to go in the gym and grunt and do crunches. Just holding this alone, I'm sure was a lot, right, men? So again, this is a very, very healthy practice to incorporate in your overall fitness regimen. Pilates. Join me next time on the mat where I'll guide you through another great, intense Pilates workout. I look forward to having you back. And next time, just keep this in mind. We're thinking about movements like this, graduating, right? Slowly progressing, where not only are we extending our arms, but we're... So come back next time for that one. I can't wait to join you. I can't wait for you to join me on the mat, on the chair, wherever. See you next time. Have a blessed day. City of Miami Gardens.